So you watched the Super Bowl? That's it? Sounds like an eventful week, my friend.
Yeah, that was. I played some D&D. I had so much fun playing D&D last night.
Nice.
We had so one of my D&D groups is 3 people plus the DM. The other group is 5 people plus the DM, and the 3 people is on Zoom, so we see each other's faces. The 5 people is just through voice channel on Discord.
Ah,
So
it's you gotta see each other,
I think it's a better experience
right?
when you visually can see everybody. But I was really I was a little miffed because 2 people missed yesterday, so it was only 3 of the 5.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think that online Dungeons and Dragons is perfect with 3 people and a DM.
Oh, you
I
think it's
think
better that way?
Yeah, I think because the more people you get in, like imagine the amount of time that we talk over each other in a podcast,
That's true.
and then you added one more person generally into that conversation, either the DM or the other player, and then it kind of like it feels more balanced. But with 5 people, there are some people that are going to be talking a lot, and there's some people that are going to be almost silent,
I see.
and it's harder to get those genuine like scenes and interactions like you see on like Critical Role. I feel because they're actors and they're really getting into the roles that they're playing with, they feel more comfortable like locking down a scene and having a one-on-one interaction. Plus, the audience is there for it. But here in a just a friendly D&D game, there's no audience that's going to do it. So you're just like play acting through scenes, and sometimes, especially with 5 people, there's going to be like 1 or 2 people who they're focused on getting the story moving and not necessarily allowing for people to develop their characters and talk through the kinds of non-pertinent conversations that you get to have. And yesterday was a lot of fun. We got to do that a lot, and I started to flesh out a lot more of what my character was, because I felt like my character in the other game, he's a lot more fleshed out, and he has a deeper backstory and kind of personality traits. But my other character, because he was just kind of thrown into some action, didn't have a lot of whatever. This was the first kind of session that we were playing outside of a one shot, like a really railroad driven story arc. So we got to play around a lot more, and it was a lot more fun
Nice.
with 3 people. I think 3 people and the DM is optimal for the part in the online stuff.
That's cool. It's good pro tips there, Yvonne, for people trying to start their own D&D campaigns up now, as it is quite popular nowadays, I would say. Certainly much more popular than it was just a couple years ago. So that's exciting.